One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello and welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be Capricorn September 2025 energy forecast reading. Let's get started. All right. As a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story and which side you are on. I'm getting some sort of, I'm getting the word entanglement, okay? So somebody here may already be in a relationship, or they're married and there's some sort of like distractions. Okay, but let's dig a little deeper. Okay, what do we have going on? What's the opening message? Okay, so the opening message that wants to come up so far is, and this card came up in the shorts I just posted, so feel free to check it out. There may be a message there for you, but what I'm sensing here is that when it comes to the matters of the heart and romance, there's definitely some level of a burden, okay? I definitely sense some sort of like sadness and stagnancy and not being able to get things off the ground due to the fact that I am picking up on some sort of ending that had happened. There's a lot of like stress energy, sadness, things just at a dead end situation. Things can't grow in this connection is what I'm sensing here. And largely it has to do with the fact that somebody here was lying, cheating, stealing, keeping third parties. Terrible, terrible. And the reason why it's being taken harder, I mean, it's already hard as it is having to deal with this, but the fact is that somebody here was already in a commitment. Okay, I do sense that strong fire energy coming through. So somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But regardless of the signs, the energy coming through is somebody got played. Okay, they got played here, or is about to get played. Okay. I mean, you know, this, the energy that's coming through is terrible. It's terrible. And somebody here is going to be taking it very hard on the fact that the person that they were dealing with, they were keeping options. They were a liar, cheater. And when somebody here found out about this, it was devastating. I do get some sort of like, you know, their world kind of came crashing down. It was just, I'm getting a lot of like in bed energy. Okay, so somebody here may have been like crying in bed, unable to move, unable to leave their situation or even leave their room in a sense because of all the heartbreak and pain and betrayal that is coming through. Okay, the advice I am picking up, there is the sense of silver lining here. Okay, the reason why all of this had happened was because God came in and decided to reveal the truth. It was divine intervention. Okay, hello Michelle. It was divine intervention because somebody here, I'm sensing they really wanted to build roots, build a family, a legacy in a sense. But because somebody here was playing them, keeping them at a limbo, saying things like, you know, giving false promises and stuff like that, things just never felt like it was set in stone. There was never a foundation. And God really came in and exposed this character of their manipulative ways and tactics. Okay. So I'm also getting something about somebody here was financially affected by this, the result of all of this. And a lot of time has passed. So this may have been a long, it happened over a long period of time. And somebody here really, at this point, it feels like they have wasted their life, their time, their money. It was almost as if somebody here was just kind of banking on this image, okay? It was almost as if somebody here wanted to just, it was like a popularity thing, and it was all a facade, smoke and mirrors. Nothing was real. It was just, you know, perhaps on paper everything looked great, but behind closed doors, it was a whole different story. Okay, I am also getting something about, oh, so if somebody here was married, there's definitely some sort of like divorce energy that I'm picking up. So somebody here may be considering divorce, or is about to get divorced, or some sort of separation and a breakup where it's to the point where it's just like assets needs to be separated, and it needs to be dealt with. What I'm also getting here is, so I'm getting here, somebody here was a dependent, okay, or there are dependents involved. Why do we need to know about this? Okay, so somebody here is worried that, you know, what's going to happen with that? Like, well, does it matter? Does it matter? Because it's just like, somebody here is definitely stuck in the material world. They're just like, whatever they're able to keep, I'm getting the word hoard, okay? Whatever they're able to keep and hoard, it's like they can't. I knew this card was going to come up, but somebody here feels like they want to keep up this image for the sake of their reputation, but as mentioned, behind closed doors, somebody here is in pain. They're having a heartbreak. What's the advice? See, that card came up again. So somebody here needs to realize, guess what? They're single now. They're free. They're no longer chained to this toxic energy of being in something that they know that they don't deserve, that they know that they deserve better. Okay, somebody here is being pushed to be in the single energy so that they can actually work on their independence in a sense. Because I definitely sense some sort of codependency, and that may have been the reason why this connection lasted longer than it should have. But as mentioned, God came in, revealed the truth, and for somebody here to deny the truth, to turn the other cheek and pretend and being oblivious, or being complicit, yeah, just not acknowledging the truth of the matter here. And so the advice coming through is, this is an opportunity to step out, be no longer bound to a connection that is fake, a phony. Like, now this energy has the opportunity to find true love in a sense. Okay, they deserve love. They deserve to be happy. But at this time, somebody here really needs to tend to their broken heart. They are going to need to redirect their focus from sadness to productivity. So somebody here is going to be utilizing, like, turning pain into production in a sense. Like they're going to be creating and making sure that they stay productive, and not and to stay strong, okay, is what I'm sensing here. Anything else? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do the spinny spin next. So that was just like the overall message that wanted to come through, the core message of what you need to know at this time, okay? All right. And feel free to check out the description of this video where you will find additional information. I'm happy to announce that I am offering membership for this channel. Finally, right? But so that's there for you. All of that information can be found there. And let's go ahead, okay? strong fire energy, keep wanting to make their appearance. Okay, so but let's move on. Okay, what else do we need to know at this time? One and a two and a okay, relax. Okay, love. All right, so somebody here still has, love heavily on their mind and in their heart. And so let's go ahead and just dig a little deeper into what else we need to know when it comes to their love. Okay, we're gonna do you versus them kind of thing. So we're gonna tap into both sides since we have both sides listening in. And we're going to see what they want to say, what's like the reason why there is this stress, okay? Hello, Deal for Real. Welcome back. Hello. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Alright, thank you for the like. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Okay, one more. So, a person on this side and person on this side. Okay, we'll do that. So we'll do this side first. What's the energy for them? Okay, I'm gonna pull all these cards out first just so that I can see the overall picture. Strong Leo energy coming through, okay? So so you may be dealing with a no, that's not true. That's not true. I'm just being focused right now, but I appreciate it, Deal for Real. I know you always give such kind compliments. Okay, so so as mentioned, strong Leo energy coming through. So you or them may have Leo sun, moon, rising, Venus, stellium, what have you. Okay, like I read energies, but I did it's so prominent here, I felt like I needed to mention it. So if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, remember I read energies here. Okay, so but let's continue on. So what I'm picking up is, okay, let me just see what we are dealing with. Okay, so this side, they're kind of like a hopeless romantic. Okay, I'm picking up on a hopeless romantic. They want kind of like the fairy tale ending, everything is like, but it kind of gives off a rose-colored glasses kind of thing. It's just like somebody here, instead of seeing the whole picture, they're only trying to see the good, is what I'm seeing here, okay? Fine. Bell. Okay, so yeah, so this person, they just want like romance, and they want to have this like fairy tale kind of ending, but it's just like they are having a very difficult time finding somebody that wants to go all in with them. It just kind of feels like when they show interest or they feel they're making themselves available, it's not being taken. It's, if anything, it's being like rejected, or like they feel like it's not being reciprocal. And so somebody here they have a tendency to fall very easily. Okay, but right now they're very stressed. I'm also getting strong water energy coming through. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces on their sun, moon, or rising. Okay, but anyways, so this energy felt like they found their soulmate. Like they thought that they had it all, that they were going to, live happily ever after, and they were so like in sync when it came to like the conversations or wanting similar things. This is what this energy felt. But as mentioned, I was getting this strong, like rose-colored glasses kind of energy. So perhaps somebody here is very attractive. So even though they may have displayed toxic behaviors or red flags, because somebody here was very attractive, it's like somebody wanted to turn a blind eye or like didn't want to see the situation for what it was. So again, rose-colored glasses, only choosing to see what seems pleasant and nice, and not really seeing the situation for what it truly is, the reality, okay? And so I see that I am also getting there's definitely some sort of like no contact energy, and this energy wants to talk. They want this person to like reach out and communicate with them and fight for them and tell them that they want them, and like they want somebody here to vocalize instead of being silent. Okay, so on this side, what I'm picking up is they have a tendency to be like a codependent type. So it's like wherever they are able to gain attention, so attention that feeds their ego, they'll just go towards it, even though it may be like a dead end situation, or there's no long-term energy. It's just kind of, or like giving off like window shopping energy, right? And so, and they have a tendency, so this side wants to go all in, like head on, full force, you know, they want to not wait. They just want to take forward movement and action. Whereas this energy, they want to take their time. They want to, you know, talk to whoever, whatever. And they have a tendency to not make up their mind. And as a result, they're just surrounding themselves with very slow paced connections, or like they're not able to make the other person happy in a sense, because they're like moving super slow, okay? And I'm getting something about like money matters. Like this energy is the type to try to get money easily. Like, and what I mean by that is, at least in this situation, they are trying not to work, okay? They're like, they just want to be taken care of, and they just want to like show up and look good and look cute, and play on their looks. This is very low vibrational energy that I'm picking up. Okay, it's like for this energy, they're just kind of like seeing the ego side of things, and instant gratification, instant fulfillment, instead of focusing on long term. The only long term thing that they're interested in is feeding of the ego, okay? And also money, easy money for them to just, it's just kind of like being in somebody else's nest. Like they don't do anything, but they just want to use their looks to get what they want. What did I want to say? So as mentioned, so this side, they're not making up a decision. And when they start inviting all of these different energies, that's, if anything, clouding their judgment even more, having more options, and scattering their energy is making them feel like they're lost, like in limbo. And that's one of the reasons why these two kind of came together, because imagine, like, you know, one side seems very like more like stable, and this side is looking for something more stable, and so it's just like they both got what they want in a sense, but the reason why it didn't work out is because somebody didn't go all in. Okay, they were like keeping options and moving things at a snail's pace. Okay, why do we need to know this? Okay, so God wants the person who has been mistreated, okay, or taken advantage of, or taken for granted. God wants to say, what is there to be uncertain about? The truth has come out, and now somebody here needs to be a judge, their own judge, and judge the situation for themselves. Were they treated fairly, with respect, or was it the opposite? And when this energy realizes and is able to face the reality head on, that's when success comes. That's when new beginnings are able to be had and started, because somebody here truly stepped into their power. Okay? Oh, thank you. Okay, so anything else? I mean, I do sense happiness coming in. I do. And it's only going to be achieved if somebody here really snaps out of it and realizes that they shouldn't mourn over a connection or somebody that didn't treat them fairly. So somebody here really needs to be willing to let go, see things more clearly. And once they do that, they'll be able to have a fresh new beginning and invite more love into their life. Okay? Anything else you want to say? No, that is it. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to reset and do Sagittarius next. So far, we did Pisces, Aquarius, now Capricorn. We're going to do Sagittarius next. And we'll see. If I have enough energy, I'll do Scorpio as well. So if you would like to join me for that, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the notification bell so you're notified of when I go live or post new content. In the meantime, feel free to go to the playlist portion of this channel where you will find your tarot today, monthly, and yearly readings as well. And feel free to check out the shorts I just posted before coming on here, because I'm getting similar energies that I was picking up for this reading in that short as well. So there may be additional message there for you. Okay. All right, let's do it. All right, so thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.